Alright, hello and welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while since I sat down and filmed a favorites video. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, talking about some of the stuff, some of the music, and just random crap that's been going on in my life that I really liked this past month. So let's hop right into it. Alright, so if I'm looking down, just looking at my phone, because I have a little list here. But first things first, my most recent favorite, that if you watched my last video, you're hip to the whole situation, is my new hair. It's just this brand new thing, super crazy, because I've never cut my hair, never dyed it, never done anything to my hair for literally like 15 years. So I finally just did it and chopped off all my hair, and I have to say it's one of my favorite things, and I'm really glad that I did it. It's just weird, like I've always had my hair back in a ponytail and it's out of my face, but now it's just like, it's super long on the top, so it's like flops in my face all the time, and I think I'm gonna get it like shortened or trimmed or something, because just the top is like a little longer than I want. But if you watched my last video, I filmed the entire process of my mom cutting my hair, and a few of my friends came over and we were just having a fun time. And yeah, it was just an experiment. We just went for it, and honestly it turned out pretty much exactly how I envisioned having my hair just completely cut off. It's just weird to have a new hairstyle that's like not just slightly different, it's just drastically different. So I don't know, it's weird, but I'm getting used to it and I really like it, so that's definitely one of my favorites. Also, I'm squinting super hard because I'm sitting, as you can see, in my workshop here where I build stuff, I have all my tools, and my giant garage door is open and there's so much light shining directly into my eyes. So sorry if I'm making a really weird face this entire video. Okay, so my next favorite is something that I did a few weeks ago, which is I went up to my school. I go to school in New York, and I drove up there with my friend Naomi, and we went and visited my college and saw all my friends, and we moved some furniture into my new place where I'll be living probably the next 2 years of college. So we drove up there. It's a 6-hour drive. It was pretty tedious, but we made it. We had fun on the drive. It was like a good little road trip adventure. Alright, breaking news, we finally got here, and it's super great, but we drove like all around Troy trying to find, not actually.
Not really. She's being dramatic.
We looked all over on the GPS to try and find a place that was open at 3 in the morning, because we really need ramen and milk, like bad.
Milk for the morning.
For our coffee.
Not actually that important until the morning.
It's important. I
want
really
to make sure because I'm fucking starving. I think the last time I ate some real food was like 5 p.m. I'm losing my mind.
Maybe I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
What? What part?
You said a bad word.
What did I say?
You're like, I am really effing hungry and I haven't
I didn't even mean to say that. Here, let's read it.
No, we're not gonna read it.
I'm really freaking hungry because I haven't eaten since 5 p.m.
Yeah, me too, actually.
So, besides baby goldfish. So.
Yeah, we just need food bad, so we're gonna go.
Okay, we need to go.
We're gonna check in
Charlie.
when we get to the place.
Actually, good luck us, because if there's no ramen in there, I will choke someone.
Yeah, we're gonna cry. Oh, hey.
What are you doing there? I'm just making some ramen in my new apartment.
Yum. Alright, we got in and immediately had to get to cooking, and this was also my first priority. Got the morning Red Bull. Okay, it's the next morning. We successfully brought in the couch and the table and some other stuff. Actually, we emptied the whole cart. What am I talking about? And when we got up there, we got to hang out with all my friends. Unfortunately, they're all stuck at school doing summer classes, which sucks. But it was really fun to see everyone. Definitely one of my favorites. We had a lot of laughs, and yeah, it was just really fun. Okay, so my next favorite is something that I talked about, I think 2 or 3 videos ago, which was when I made my custom pen. I used this new gift that I got from my dad, which is my dremel. I actually have it right here. This thing, it's just this like handheld drill, and it's used for like carving things and like just fine precision details, or like cutting pipes and stuff like that. It's a pretty common workshop tool, but I finally got one and I've been using it all the time, and I really want to film more videos where I do like fun little projects like I did with the pen, where I just make stuff and whatnot with this dremel. So if you saw that video and you liked it, let me know in the comments if you want to see another like me building something video, because I have fun doing that. I do that in my free time anyway, so it's like I might as well make a video about it. But yeah, this one of my favorite things this summer, and my dad got it for me as an early birthday present. Like 2 months in advance. My birthday isn't until July, so. Okay, the next thing on my favorites list is something that I get a brand new version of every blue moon, and it's just so refreshing and lovely, and it's like one of my favorite things. It's a reoccurring favorite, I'll put it at that. So what I'm holding is a brand new fresh journal. So if you don't know this about me, all of 2018 wrote every single day, and I kept it in a journal. So I have 3 full versions of this exact same journal that documented every single day of last year. So I wrote, and it was just a very therapeutic thing for me to do, to get out my thoughts and my feelings and just things that I was going through in my life, or just ideas I had, and literally anything. Like, if you don't journal or you don't write, I highly recommend doing it, because it's like a very relaxing way to pass time. It definitely keeps you from having like a cluttered mind, a cluttered life. I've found that like having a journal where I write video ideas, grocery lists, goals, things that I want to remember, having a journal for all that stuff has made, like, I don't know, it's just improved my life in general. And I won't get into it too much because I'm thinking I might make an entire video where I talk about journaling and I like flip through some of my journal pages, because I don't just write and like it's a block of text in these books. I actually try and make it like sort of like an art journal mixed in with just like a normal writing journal. I wouldn't call it a bullet journal or anything because I'm not that organized, but it's definitely more than just writing stuff down. I like to keep pictures, movie tickets, little mementos of stuff in my life, and just stick it all in my journal. So it's kind of like a scrapbook in a way. I don't know how to describe it, but if you'd like to see a journal video, I've been thinking about doing one because I think journaling is one of the best things ever. And the reason this is on my favorites list is because I just started this brand new journal, like brand spanking new, about a week ago. So I sat down and I cracked it open, and like taking the plastic off these things and just like hearing the sound of like opening up a brand new book, like, oh, it's just so good. And when the pages are just completely blank and so nice, like, it's just one of my favorite things. So the journal that I use is a black moleskin. It has the blank pages, there's no lines or grid on it. And I don't know the exact size of this one. I don't know what size this is, but it's like, for reference, this is how big it is. That's how big it is compared to my phone. But yeah, I love having a fresh new journal. I love decorating it, writing in it, just getting all my thoughts out on paper where I can see it. It's one of my favorite things. So again, highly recommend journaling, or just, I don't know, journaling in general. Just do it. If you haven't done it, try it. Oh, shoot. Here's 2 of my journals right here. Look how fat they are. I just realized they're sitting out here. So this was my very first one. Oh yeah, volume 1. And this is when I started 2018. This is January through April. And then this one picked up May through October, and then I have another one inside. But this, as you can see how fat it is, and I used to just stick like random stuff in here, like from very far back. You can see I have like pictures, sticky notes, like my baggage claim sticker from the airport, and I used to make like collages in here out of like magazine pages and stuff. So like they're very, I don't know, they're just full of a lot of memories, and like I just stick weird random stuff in here. Like I have like lottery tickets and stuff like that, stickers. Yeah, so I have 3 jam-packed fat journals full of memories and fun things. So if you'd like to see a journal video where I talk about journaling and what I like to do, and just to flip through some of my pages, let me know in the comments, because I think that'd be pretty fun. Okay, so the only thing I have for my favorites list in terms of like entertainment, TV shows, whatever, is The Office, the US version. I've been rewatching it this summer because I had a lot of downtime in between work shifts and whatnot, and I just decided to sit down and watch it again. And this is not my first time watching through the series. I have seen the entire thing from season 1 all the way through season 9. I think this is like my 8th or 9th time watching it entirely through on Netflix. So before you call me insane, you have to have just watched this show and know how amazing it is, that it's one of those things that you can rewatch over and over again and it never gets old. And I think it's like takes a certain type of person to be able to rewatch something, because I'm insane when it comes to rewatching things. There's this one Marina concert, and you guys know I freaking love Marina. It's an hour-long live concert of her in Brazil, and I have watched that thing all the way through, literally like 13 times, like all the way through. I don't know why. I think I'm just insane, but it's just rewatching things that I just love to watch is one of my pastimes. Same thing with like the Grand Budapest Hotel. I've seen that movie over and over and over again. I can't even count. And same with Kill Bill, like just some of my favorite movies or YouTube videos or TV shows, I will rewatch over and over again and never get sick of them. So, point being, I'm rewatching The Office, and it's been a fun time and an emotional roller coaster. So, if you've never seen it before, I highly, highly, highly recommend watching it. It's one of the best comedy shows ever. And if you have watched it before, then you can probably relate to my insanity of being obsessed with it. So there's that. But yeah, I've been rewatching The Office, and it's a fun time. Okay, the last item on my favorites list before I get into some of my music favorites is my brand spanking new, here we go, let me get it. She's heavy, my boosted board. Here it is. And I got the Boosted Mini S, and I have a whole bunch of reasons why this is the exact board that I got, and I didn't get the Stealth, like the top of the line, best model, long board. There's a reason I got the Mini, and there's a reason I didn't get even the Mini X. So I want to make an entire boosted board video where I talk about it, but for now, I just wanted to show you it and put it on my favorites list, because this thing has changed my life and the way that I enjoy my neighborhood and just enjoy my summer. Like, it's insane. So I'll put it down. It's quite heavy. I've been wanting a boosted board for so many years. I think I've been watching Casey Neistat on YouTube since I was like a sophomore or junior in high school. Finally, this summer, I was like, that's it, I'm getting a boosted board. And I always wanted one, but I really, really wanted one when they came out with the Mini. I finally got one, and I have to give a big shout out to all of you people who subscribe to me, watch my videos, and like care about this channel as much as I do, because if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't have got it. Because when I finally got my first AdSense check, I just blew it all on getting a boosted board. Like, hands down. My mom was like, oh, you're gonna get your first YouTube check, that's crazy. And I'm like, I'm gonna get it, and then it's gonna be gone because I'm buying a boosted board. I don't care. So that's what I did, and I'm so happy I did it. And I've had it for, shoot, I don't even know when I got it, but I opened it, I was so excited. My very first time standing on it and riding it, it was like kind of sketchy, but it was really fun. Like, you get the hang of it super fast if you're already like a seasoned skateboarder, and I'm just so happy I finally got one. And I've already logged over like 100 miles on it, and it's just everything that I imagined it to be. So if you're in the market for an electric skateboard, definitely get a boosted board. Like, I can't recommend it enough. But definitely one of my favorites from this whole summer. Like, I'm just obsessed with it. And that's a wrap on all my favorite things. Now to get into music. The first thing is Bank's new album. It's not out yet, but there's a few singles off of it, and they're just insanely good. Like, obviously I didn't expect anything less, but I've just been listening to them on repeat. So the first one that came out was called Gimme. It's just a bop. It's like it makes you feel like such a badass when you're listening to it. So if you don't already listen to her, go listen to Banks. She's amazing, and I love her. So that's that. Okay, the second thing on my music favorites list is King Princess just dropped a new single. It's called Cheap Queen, and I'm obsessed with it. It's so good, it's so chill, and it's just a summer vibe. Like, I've been playing it on repeat. And first, Cheap Queen came out just by itself, but now it's like a double single where there's like 2 songs in one. So it's Useless Phrases and Cheap Queen, and them together, just golden, so good. And I've been listening to them so much, and they're on my summer playlist 100%. The next thing on my music favorites list is by Queen, Lana Del Rey. It's a cover that she did of Sublime's song Doin' Time, and I listened to the original version after I heard Lana cover it because I wanted to see like the comparison. And the first song, like the original version, already a jam. Then Lana somehow managed to hype it up and just make it just even better. Don't even know how to describe it, but it's so good. It's definitely a summer vibe, and I don't know, you just have to listen to it to experience it. It's got a little reggae kind of thing going on, and Lana just has like the dreamiest voice, and just the two mixed together and the beat, and like the lyrics so good. And yeah, she's just a queen, and she came out with another single. So, oh, speaking of Lana, the other thing is on her recent show in Ireland, she announced that her album will be coming out in the next 2 months. So, if you're a Lana fan, get hyped because her album's coming in August, and I'm freaking out and I'm so excited. So, get ready. It's gonna happen, and I'm going to talk about it, and I'm gonna freak out. The last thing on my music favorites list is a song by Fletcher. Recently, if you have watched any of my live concert videos, that I spammed you all with a hell of a lot of concert videos, but I posted 2 videos from when I saw Fletcher live in DC, and she's just such a great performer. Like, I had listened to her music before, but I wasn't a huge fan, and then I saw her live, and it was a game changer. She's amazing, and now I'm obsessed with all her music, and the song I've been listening to the most lately is called About You. So if you want to see my live video, I actually recorded that song, so you can go listen to it, or you can just go listen to her on literally any streaming platform. Her song About You is a jam. Highly recommend. That's the end of my music favorites list, and I wanted to end it by saying that I'm going to try and put my mind to it. I need to sit down and do it because it takes a long damn time to make a good one. But I want to make a summer playlist that just sort of encompasses all my favorite summer songs and all the songs that I've been listening to recently, and just make it to one giant playlist and put it on Apple Music so you guys can check it out. So if you don't already follow me on Apple Music, go ahead and do that. Here's my username, and I'm going to be posting a summer playlist soon. I'm saying it now. I'm going to sit down and make one. So get ready for that and stay tuned because I'm going to post it. And yeah, that's about it for my entire favorites video. I know I haven't done one of these in a while, but I'm really glad I sat down and did it because, I don't know, I think it's fun for me and hopefully for you guys to just see what I've been liking recently. Hopefully you find something new that you like and you didn't know that you'd like, or if you have any of your favorites to suggest to me in the comments, please do it. Thank you for watching, and if you aren't already, please subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload. I've been trying to upload a lot more lately, so hopefully I'll stick to it. And just make sure you like this video, leave me a comment, some of your favorites, anything that I talked about that you like, or just literally anything. Leave me a comment down below. I try to read every single one and reply to as many as I can, so do that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and bye.